Historic and life-changing liver transplant for a mother and her son, but it also is what happened as a result of surgery that makes this story so unique.
Tonight we take you inside the story of one man's gift of life to his mom. Dan Roscone joining us now live. And Dan, liver transplants fairly rare, aren't they?
Yeah, Marcachano, they are very rare, and this is only the third liver transplant the University of Utah Hospital has ever done, and the first between a male and a female. But what happened in that surgery room is more than just an organ transplant. Not only did it save the mom's life, but her son's as well.
Smile for the camera.
A touching scene just hours after surgery.
First steps.
As 66-year-old Susan Saunders
Straight ahead.
is about to greet the man who saved her life, her very own son.
How you feeling?
42-year-old Jared Saunders.
Love you too.
Jared's gift of life to his mother
It's the most incredible gift I've ever been given.
involves one incredible life-changing journey
My son.
for both mom
I have a purpose now.
and son,
I put the sheets upstairs.
who are now recovering well, 1 month after their historic liver transplant surgery at the University of Utah Hospital. Only the third liver transplant to be performed at the hospital, and a first for a mother and son.
He knew I was in trouble. He knew I would not survive, and he stepped up to the plate and made this decision.
I feel so good. Like I've never felt this good. In my head, in my heart, my body, everything. It's just amazing.
It was 1999 when Susan was diagnosed with a deadly liver disease. She was given 5 years to live, but it wasn't until last year when it became a life or death situation.
The transplant was my only option.
At that time, Jared was living in Chicago, running a beer business. He had run off to Chicago in 1997 to get away from Utah and, in some ways, his own family.
It was around being gay and in a very Mormon family for the most part. Also, I went through just a lot of depression, a lot of sadness.
But when Jared heard about his mother's need for a liver last year, he didn't hesitate to be tested. He gave up drinking and went on a strict diet and workout plan.
I was really worried about maybe my liver was shot after owning a beer store for a while.
Jared lost 40 pounds. Suddenly, his life had purpose.
I've never really made a difference.
I'll let everybody know.
When the call came that he was a perfect match,
I'm just going to be careful crossing the road and making sure I stay healthy.
he recorded his reaction on his cell
Oh,
phone.
this has been a long time coming.
That was the beginning of his video blog,
I thought tonight was going to be
hoping that one day
my
these messages can help other donors.
freak out moment. Feeling super peaceful.
I want people to know what it takes to go through this. It's not easy. It's the most difficult thing I've ever done.
Oh, how's everything going?
Dr. Robin Kim says you couldn't ask for a better outcome in the surgery.
We'll see you.
But he too even noticed that this was much more than just an organ transplant operation.
We're learning that there's a huge emotional growth and a family development that has occurred that really we didn't expect.
The difference it's made is more than just keeping mom alive.
A life-saving surgery that not only healed a body, but a relationship.
I didn't know that I was judgmental before, but I was, and none of that matters anymore. He's my son. I'm his mom.
The recovery is far from over for the Saunders. Jared is back in Chicago, but still plans to come here to Utah often to get checked out. Susan is out of the hospital, but must return on a monthly basis for checkups. The two hope their story will inspire others who are thinking about organ donation. For more on Jared's story and a link to his blog, go to our website, KUTV.com, click on features and inside the story. It was wonderful to meet this wonderful couple, or mother and a son. So.
Your stories are the reason we keep Kleenex under the desk here. So.
I got very teared up when I was interviewing them, so it is very touching.
What a love story between mother and son.
Really,
I
really
love
is.
that.
Thanks, Dan.